8:33 this morning. Thanks so much for sticking with us here on ARC Rochester. We now want to take you behind the story as we continue to follow some breaking overnight news in Hamburg.
Yeah, first responders near Buffalo are searching for victims after a house exploded last night.
For more on the investigation and what we know at this hour, we're joined by reporter Michael Schwartz from our sister station, WKBW. Michael, thank you so much for joining us this morning. What is the latest there?
Yeah, hey guys, so I was here since last night, and now that the sun is up, we're getting a better picture. I want to flip the phone around to show you what the latest is right now, what you're seeing. So to give you an idea, behind that excavator is the home that exploded. I'm going to walk around to give you a little bit of a better idea. That home exploded, causing that house to catch fire. That was smoking even early this morning, and in fact, fire crews were putting out hotspots in that home. They tell me the people were not home, but they anticipate that that home will have to get knocked down in addition to the home that is completely just leveled. That is destroyed. What we know right now is as of 11 p.m., the last update from Hamburg police, Captain John told me that one person was pulled from the rubble, a man taken to the hospital. His condition as of 11 p.m. and still is unknown. At that point, 11 p.m., they were searching for at least one victim, maybe another victim. But there obviously is no search going on right now. It is unknown that person's condition or persons' condition. So as of 11 p.m., they were searching. They're not searching anymore. We're awaiting to hear from Hamburg police this morning on the latest on both the man taken to the hospital, potentially other victims that they were searching for. You may be able to see the holes in that roof. This was such a blast that was felt blocks and blocks away. If you're unfamiliar with Hamburg, this is about 15 minutes southwest of Highmark Stadium where the Bills play. 6 different homes, at least, were impacted. And what you're looking at right now, a neighbor told me it seems like a zombie apocalypse, he said. You just saw that video where the smoke's rising. There's power lines down. It's hot. There's soot. He said he looked to his neighbor and she had a gash on her head and she's screaming sounds you never want to hear. And he just ran. He knew he had to be with his kids and just run and try to do whatever he could. I'm on this lady's property right now. I've been here since last night. She's been gracious to let us here. And she said her mirror actually fell off the wall and she just couldn't believe. She just said is still shaking from this blast. You can see over there, first responders are putting keepsakes into a plastic bag. I'm not even sure what home that is from because there's so many homes that are impacted here. But the main thing right now is that at least one person taken to the hospital, potentially one or more victims that they were searching for as of 11 p.m. last night. But that's the very latest with this home. And I'm trying to zoom it in for you, but if you could see, that is just destroyed. And I remember when I was with you guys at WHAM, I covered a house explosion. It's very scary. It's very frightening for the neighborhood, and it impacts an entire community.
Michael, I see a lot of first responders there. I'm curious to know if we see any kind of gas and electric companies out there right now. I'm sure that there's quite a bit of cleanup that needs to be done, but I know the cause of this hasn't been determined yet.
Right, the cause is not determined, but National Fuel, National Grid, they've been out here from the very start. I was talking to the utility company. I said, when this happens and you have to cut the power, what's the first thing that you do? And they explained to me, in a situation like this, you can't get to the home, so the first thing you have to do is go to the safest pole and cut the main line, and that's exactly what they did just down the block. So if you are familiar with this area, that's Lakeshore Road, and this is just West Lane, that is just a little street off of it. But they've been literally digging in the ground in addition to the firefighters that are here, the more than 100 first responders. It was absolutely unbelievable. They're all just working alongside each other. I'm looking at utility workers right now in orange hats that are outside this home. that are just continuing to monitor, literally pick up the pieces of the situation. And Abby and Dan, and for the viewers, I don't know if you could see, but right through there, you could kind of see the frame of what was a wall that is just destroyed. And they think now this home is going to have to be torn down as well because of how badly damaged. We're told that those people are actually out of town. They weren't even home when this happened. So just a really frightening situation.
Really
here.
devastating. Michael, we're running low on time, but I want to know, if people that live there, the other neighbors, are they able to get in and out? I imagine because they didn't have access to power and electric at that home and they had to shut it off, shut down the main lines. They're out without services, but have they been able to, get ready and go to work today?
Yeah, I mean, they've been able to. They can't really leave this area, but this is 10-ish, 12 houses. We haven't seen anyone leave this street, but people. A man just came to his in-laws' place right there, so there is access. That's one of the first things I asked in last night's press conference: is it even safe with gas? There was an odor last night, but that's one of the first things they did is deem this area safe to allow the first responders and people to gain access in and out. The road has reopened now, the main stretch of Lakeshore Road, as this is the early stages of the investigation. That we will keep you posted as soon as we learn more from police, hopefully this morning.
Yeah, Michael, we appreciate the time. Is there any plan for a press conference maybe later this morning or early afternoon?
Yeah, I spoke to the captain with Hamburg Police last night, and he said hopefully this morning we will learn more and hopefully get an update, hopefully a positive update on the man who was taken to the hospital, and learn more about this situation that's just devastating all around.
All right, Michael Schwartz from WKBW. Michael, thank you so much for your time. Keep us posted, my friend.